say goodbye. Oh no, I never can say goodbye. But I keep thinking that our problems soon are all gonna work out. But there's that same unhappy feeling, there's that anguish, there's that doubt. It's that same old dizzy hang-up. Can't do with you or without. Tell me why. Is it so? I don't wanna let you go. I never can say goodbye, boy. Ooh, baby, baby. I never can say goodbye. No, 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 no. I never can say goodbye, boy. Ooh, baby, baby. I still can't say goodbye. Oh, never, no, never. Never can say goodbye, boy. Say goodbye, boy. Every time I think I've had enough and start heading for the door, there's a very strange vibration piercing me right to the core. It says, turn around, you fool. You know you love him more and more and more and more. Won't you tell me why? I never can say goodbye, boy. Ooh, baby, baby. I never can say goodbye. No, 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 no. I never can say goodbye, boy. Ooh, baby, baby. I just will not say goodbye. No, never, no, never. Please don't make me go. Oh, baby. I never can say goodbye. Oh, never. No, never. Thank you. A song from my latest gospel album. Please remember when you're down and out, remember, forecast says rain. Forecast says rain before the dawn, so just have faith in the sun. Joy comes in the morning if you just be still. Joy comes in the morning, no matter how bad it feels, right after the storm ends. And I promise it will. Joy comes in the morning. Let in a little light, and it'll help you see. Surely the truth is gonna set you free. Put it all on the table. You'll see things differently. God is able to lay your troubles at his feet, and it's darkest before the dawn. So just have faith in the sun. Joy comes in the morning if you'll just be still. Joy comes in the morning, no matter how bad it feels, right after the storm ends. And I promise it will. Joy comes in the morning. The joy comes in the morning. Ain't no need of worrying. Wait on it, 'cause there ain't no way to hurry him. Wait on it. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. And I learned how to get along, so now I'm back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, no, no. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Only the Lord could give me strength not to fall apart. Though I try not to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry. But now I hold my head up high, 'cause he made me somebody new. And I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you. And so you felt like dropping in and just expect me to be free. Now I'm saving all my love for someone who's loving me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to crush me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? No, 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 no. I will survive. And as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got so much love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Oh. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, no, no. I will survive. And as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got so much love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive. And Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. We were looking forward to a wonderful, wonderful 2021. So much better than this one. Take into that year all of the things that you thought were yours, that you took for granted from 2020 into 2021. Appreciate everything that you have, and more than anything, appreciate each other, because our similarities are so much more than our differences. Let's make love, not war. God bless you all. Happy, 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 prosperous, and healthy, healthy, healthy New Year.
Hello, Times Square! Please welcome one of our heroes of 2020, Bridget Reed, Community Services Coordinator at the NYC Department of Homeless Services. Bridget, how's your night going?
It is going so spectacular. Thank you for having me.
Now who did you come here with?
I'm here with my fiance, my mom, and my daughter.
Okay, I'm here with my fiance. Samesies! Tonight we're not just celebrating New Year's Eve, but also heroes like you and the important work all of you do to support our communities. As someone who works with communities hit hardest by the pandemic, what was your journey through 2020 like?
2020 was a little rough for us. You know, the pandemic was very bad, but it was so rewarding to get the homeless off of the streets, off of the train, the subways, and just getting them into permanent housing.
Okay, what's your wish for 2020, Bridget?
My wish for 2020 is that everyone has a home to go to at the end of the night.
That's a fantastic wish.
Thank you.
Now, you know, we have a confetti tradition here in Times Square where every year people visit from around the world and they write their wishes for the new year on pieces of confetti. And then that confetti is released at midnight and we are all showered in actual wishes. So we have some confetti wishes here. Let's read some. Bridget, go ahead and grab one out of there. I wish to be truthful even if it's uncomfortable. Whoa! Bridget, you know what that sound is? That's the sound of the Kia Countdown. Everybody, count down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And now, a Happy New Year's message from mayors around the world.
Hello, I'm Nahid Nenshi, the Mayor of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to the foothills of the majestic Rocky Mountains. Welcome to the ancestral home of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Tsuut'ina Nation, the Stoney Nakoda peoples, and the Métis peoples. Welcome to a place where folks from all around the world have come to live out their dreams. 2020's been a rough year for dreams, though, huh? We've lost a lot this year. We've lost cherished traditions and values, and many of us have lost loved ones. We've also gained a lot. We've gained a compassion and kindness and culture and sacrifice and service, and I live in gratitude. Thank you to our healthcare workers and our frontline workers. Thank you to all of you for keeping one another safe. And join me in my wish for 2021. May we never forget 2020. May we never forget the bad things. May we never forget the extraordinary things. So to all our friends in the United States and around the world, Happy New Year, and we can't wait to see you up here again soon.
Hello, I'm Dan Plato, Executive Mayor of Cape Town. The end of the year is a time for reflection and for creating a vision for the coming year. Indeed, 2020 has challenged us greatly and reminded us of what matters most, each other. We are a global community connected to one another, bonded by our shared human experiences. This year has shown us how we can come together in times of crisis to offer support and hope to each other. In this time of social distance, we can be brought closer together thanks to modern technology. One word defines the people of Cape Town: resilience. Because we continue to overcome difficult situations facing us. It is something that we know all of you around the world have done as well, and are capable of overcoming the current challenges of COVID-19. As we head into the new year, may we continue to be brave and kind. On behalf of the city of Cape Town, I wish you well for 2021. Hold on to your hopes and dreams. May it provide you with motivation to keep moving forward. I thank you.
On behalf of the citizens of our great city, Mexico City, I want to send you a message of hope and for a better 2021 to everyone all around the world. 2020 has shown us that we are all in this together, that health must be a right, not a privilege, and that solidarity and cooperation are the best that people, cities, and nations can give always, but especially in difficult moments. The pandemic has shown us our vulnerability as persons and as a society. Let us learn from this crisis that the most important things are to start reducing inequalities and building a better societies based on social and human rights. No one is safe until everyone is safe. Muchas felicidades a todos y a todas desde esta hermosa Ciudad de México.
Hello, everybody. I'm Greg Fisher, Mayor of Louisville, Kentucky, and President of the United States Conference of Mayors. So on behalf of Louisville and all of America, I want to wish a happy and safe New Year to New York City, our nation, and the world. The compassion, strength, and resiliency of people during these challenging times has been a real inspiration. But I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to us all working together so that 2021 will be a year when we do not just return to normal, but make real breakthroughs in the push for a better and brighter future.
Happy New Year from sunny Los Angeles, California. I'm Mayor Eric Garcetti. And 1 year ago, none of us, in my city or in yours, could have predicted the challenges that we would come to confront in 2020. We didn't know we'd meet with a devastating pandemic, the worst economic downturn since the Great Depression, and cataclysmic events like wildfires and hurricanes across the globe. And no one knew this year would bring so much pain and so much loss and anguish. So like so many of you, I am ready to say goodbye to 2020. But still, as we close the book on this year, I'm choosing not just to remember the bad, but to celebrate the good that I witnessed. Let us ring in this new year with a sense of purpose and passion and pride with the possibilities ahead. On behalf of the City of Angels, I wish you and your family a year of health and happiness and hope.
Hello, New York, and hello, America. This is Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, and I'm sending you warm wishes from the Magic City. New Year's is a time to connect with friends and family, a time to reflect on the past year, but most importantly, it's a time to look forward to the year ahead. From my family to yours, from the people of Miami to our brothers and sisters across America, have a safe, festive, and fun New Year's Eve as we welcome a new year of new opportunities in 2021.
Hello, everyone. This is Boston Mayor Marty Walsh. I want to wish everyone throughout the United States and all over the world a healthy, peaceful, and hopeful New Year. 2020 has tested us in every way imaginable. It has showed us how important community is. It reminded us how precious life is. And now we're working to build a stronger, healthier world. On behalf of the City of Boston, I hope you and your loved ones are united by the spirit of the holidays, even if you can't be together in person. And here's to hope and new beginnings in 2021. Happy New Year, everyone.
Hello, I'm Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. From the cradle of the Civil Rights Movement and the birthplace of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., it's an absolute joy to wish everyone around the world a happy new year. 2020 has been a challenging year for all, with our lives being disrupted in ways that we could have never imagined. Many families, like my own, are mourning the loss of loved ones. Others are recovering from severe illnesses. There are those who are out of work, not to mention our children, who've had to make tremendous academic and social adjustments. In the words of Dr. King, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Let's go boldly into the new year with renewed hope and a strong commitment to love and uplift one another. From our city to yours, Happy New Year, and may God bless and keep each of you.
Hey everyone, this is Randall Woodfin, Mayor of the great city of Birmingham, Alabama. 2020 was a year like no other. An extremely challenging time for all of us, both personally and professionally. But that's just one side of 2020's story. Here's what I saw. I saw our frontline workers and first responders spring into action to help our community battle an invisible enemy. I saw our community come together in the spirit of neighbor helping neighbor. And we all witnessed the unsung heroes, the family caretakers who look after sick loved ones, the parents who made sacrifices to help their children adjust to a socially distanced world. This year proved that we can overcome any obstacle when we stand together. From Birmingham, Happy New Year. Have a safe and peaceful 2021.
2020 tested us in unimaginable ways. It required us to shift and offered us the opportunity to focus on our collective well-being. 2020 taught us that even in the midst of great loss, we're capable of loving more deeply. Many of us have lost loved ones, wondered where our next meal would come from. We felt helpless as our businesses shuttered. We've seen our strongest colleagues falter and found ourselves unexpectedly jobless and without homes. Even those who remain physically and economically unscathed have been mentally and spiritually depleted. 2020 humbled us. In a year when it would have been forgivable to succumb to fear, we learned to be more authentically present. We became more intentional and sought solutions. We loved more. We now understand we're capable of being selfless beyond measure. As 2020 lessons glide into 2021 with us and we face this pandemic with grace, remember Octavia Butler's words, kindness eases change.
Mayor John Tecklenburg here, Charleston, South Carolina, wishing everyone a Happy New Year. We're going to have a great 2021. Let 2020 remind us of the blessings that we do have and inspire us to help our brothers and sisters. All the while, stay safe. Happy New Year.
My fellow American friends, as the Lord Mayor of the city of Nuremberg in Germany, I send you the best greetings to the United States. Our countries went through dark hours in the outgoing year. Especially in these times, friendship, solidarity, and the belief in common values are most important. I'm sure together we will solve the crisis soon. And together we will arise from the crisis stronger than before. My family and I wish you health, happiness, and God's blessings for the new year. God bless America and God bless our special relationship.
The year 2020 was difficult in many ways. The corona pandemic in this time was one of its kind. But we all the worldwide fought against this pandemic bravely and will continue to do so. We all people worldwide fought against this pandemic with mutual understanding and oneness. I wish all the people of America and the people of the Mumbai, India, a Happy New Year 2021.
I am Van Johnson, Mayor of the city of Savannah, Georgia. 2020 has been a year of loss, separation, death, sadness, as COVID-19 rocked us to our very core. But 2020 has also been a year of faith, of strength, of power, of perseverance, and of resilience. We have lost, but we've also gained. We've gotten closer together in spite of our distance, and together we crossed the threshold into 2021. Better, stronger, wiser, united, socially distant, but still spiritually connected. We are still in this together. On behalf of Savannah, Georgia, I wish you and yours around the world a happy, safe, and socially distanced New Year.
There is no question that 2020 has been a challenging year as we faced an unprecedented global pandemic. But through it all, the people of Houston have demonstrated their strength and resilience. As mayor of the nation's fourth largest and most diverse city, and on behalf of our restaurants, hotels, and the convention and trade industry, we look forward to welcoming everyone back to Houston very soon.
Good evening from Japan, New York. This is Soichiro Takashima, Mayor of Fukuoka City, Japan. People of America, people of the world, Happy New Year! Let me say thank you to medical workers fighting COVID-19 and everyone helping society get through this difficult time. We are all fighting this virus, but there's also one more fight. We must fight discrimination against infected citizens and our medical workers. Anyone is at risk from catching COVID. Our enemy is the virus, not each other. We may be worried about this virus, but we must not let it divide us. We will get through this. This is a time for us to helping each other, leave no one behind, and come together around the world as one. Let's win the fight against this common threat.
Here in New Orleans, we know how to celebrate. We basically invented the concept. But we're no strangers to a challenge. Together, we meet our challenges just as we've met them in the past. This COVID-19 pandemic has been the defining challenge of the year for our city, for our country, and of course, across the globe. But in the midst of this challenge, I have hope. The vaccine is the silver lining. Hope is the horizon. So from the city of New Orleans to the rest of the world, we wish everyone good health, happiness, and a prosperous new year. Happy New Year.
Hello, Mayor Michael Tubbs here, and I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. 2020 has taken a lot out of us, but in the midst of this year, we've learned great lessons that will serve us well as we continue on this decade in the year 2021. Lessons like trust science, lessons like we are stronger together, lessons like community always wins versus chaos, and lessons like Black Lives Matter, and that we have to treat every single person with basic human dignity. I understand this year has not been easy, and we're all a little bit exhausted, so I hope we take a moment to take a breath and take stock of all we've accomplished together, of glass ceilings that have been broken, and of the pieces we have to put together to make the world we all deserve to live in. So again, Happy New Year's, and my best to you and yours.
From the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina, I'd like to wish everyone around the world a Happy New Year. In the past year, we've relied on the power of the human spirit, our innate ability to persevere and help one another when it's needed most. The challenges from the past year have made us stronger and even more resilient. As we enter 2021, let's continue to work together and focus on what's best for everyone. Be kind, be safe, and have a wonderful new year.
Happy New Year. 2020 brought historical challenges for cities across the world. A global pandemic, the closure of small businesses and lost jobs, a civil rights reckoning, and a growing climate crisis. 2020 tested all of us. It broke so many hearts and took a heavy toll. But we also saw the resiliency of friends, family, and loved ones, the compassion and determination of our communities, healthcare workers, and first responders, and the brilliance and dedication that has brought us testing and better treatments, and now is bringing life-saving vaccines. In 2021, there's so much hope on the horizon. Cities across the world will build back stronger, better, and more equitable. That's Seattle's plan. We still have some tough months ahead, but we have the grit and determination to not just get through them, but to create a better future for the next generations. May the new year bring us all peace, joy, and happiness. Goodbye, 2020. Hello, New Year.
Hit the road, 2020. 2021, it's going to be amazing. Let's
Let's do this.
Wow. United States version of the countdown is more better than ours.
Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the
Of our big, huge celebrity guests tonight, Miss Andra Day.
How are you tonight?
I'm great. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
So you're singing one of your huge hits, Rise Up, tonight.
Yes.
Can you talk to me a little bit about the message of that song and how that might be relevant to the year that we've had?
Yeah, I mean, I think lyrically it's pretty self-explanatory. I think it's necessary this year, and I think it's seen a rise in attention again this year because of just everything that we've had to overcome, everything we've been through, so much loss, but there's also been a lot of victory and a lot of overcoming, and I think it's necessary to have that type of rise up mentality, not just for ourselves but for other people. I think this time has brought us closer together, hopefully in some ways, to know that we are a community and we need to support each other in that way.
Now 2021 is going to see you making a debut in a huge motion picture directed by Lee Daniels. Tell me a little bit about this role and who you got to portray. What's it like to portray such an iconic music figure?
Yes, first of all, it was an honor, and it was just an honor and a joy and a really revelatory experience to work with Lee, to work with my cast, Javante, Garrett, Natasha, Tyler, everyone. It was a blessing for me, and I think what's most exciting is I'm a huge fan of Billie Holiday, and I always have been. And I think what's exciting about this movie and what drew me to it was that it will vindicate her legacy. You won't just understand her as a tragic drug addict or as a jazz singer, but she was so much more, and she truly was the godmother of civil rights. And so you'll see that in the movie, and I'm really excited for her legacy to be vindicated and for a new generation to understand and to understand her and to really feel gratitude towards her.
Well, you have to be excited. There's a lot of award chatter already.
Oh, yeah.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know. I kind of curb it a little bit. I don't know. I mean, it feels great. I'm receptive. It's a blessing. If it happens, it's an incredible blessing. I just try not to get too much in my head about it.
Well, we're certainly excited to see it. Now, you're in Times Square tonight. Is this your first time in Times Square for New Year's Eve?
No. I know. This is my second time. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not as cold this time. Last time I almost lost my feet. So.
It's pretty mild this year.
Yeah,
pretty mild. Now, when you look around tonight, what does it mean to you to be able to perform tonight?
I think it means a lot to be able to perform, but I think even bigger than that, it just means a lot that so many people are, taking every safety precaution to still give some sense of normalcy, something that we're used to, something that we love so much. And so, more than anything, I admire everyone here working, everyone standing out here and making the stage happen, the performances happen. It's really takes different kind of people, so it's really compelling and special.
Well, we're thrilled to have you here. Happy early New Year's to you, and thank you so much for joining us.
Likewise.
The winner of the
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
This year there have been a lot of important things, but one thing that's been super important to me is food. Don't lie, you've eaten, you've tried, you've made it yourself, and a lot of you ordered out. And who are the people brave enough to bring it to you? I got one of them right here. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Danny Harrow, and I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
All right, who's here with you?
This is my sister.
Hi, my name is Zoila. I'm his sister.
Hi, Zoila. So, Zoila, I want to ask you, how'd you feel about your brother going out during everything this year and delivering food to help people out?
I was anxious, honestly.
Okay.
Because I didn't know, I was anxious for him because he has to be touching people, getting money, and on top of that, we live with my mom. So I didn't know if he was going to get something and then bring it home. And I also didn't want him to, just be in danger in general,
Understood, but as you can see, that's why he's one of our heroes and was invited to be here today, because you did it. So tell us about how you got to be in the square today, right here in the front line.
Basically, they heard my story, which I think was a very crazy story, and then they invited me down here, and honestly, it's an honor to be here.
Wow, so let's talk about this location you are in Times Square on New Year's Eve. Have you ever been here for New Year's before?
No.
But have you watched it on television?
Yeah.
How does it feel to be right here in the center? You're right here on 47th and Broadway.
It still feels like a dream to me. I've been watching this since I can remember, and now I'm here. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
So tell everyone what your experience has been like today, actually walking into the square, having to get ID checked. Tell them about it.
It's crazy, but I feel like there's a lot of safety protocol which made me feel safe, and just like them being so organized, it was amazing. It's an amazing experience.
I agree. And what's amazing also is all that you've done to be here today as well. And actually tell people again what you have done to get here.
I was working, during the pandemic I worked as a delivery driver, and I was delivering to hospitals, healthcare facilities, and elderly homes. Make sure everyone got their food.
Wow, that is, I want to say a big thank you to you, and we're so happy to have you here. And is there anyone you want to say Happy New Year's to at home?
My mom and my other sister Erica, who couldn't be here tonight. I love you guys.
All right, anyone you want to say Happy New Year's to?
Probably my mom. Happy New Year's! I'm here. Look.
We're here. All right, on 3, let's say Happy New Year's to that camera, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year!
I serve as the Director of Patient Care Services, otherwise known as the Director of Nursing for Critical Care at Long Island Jewish Medical Center, Northwell Health. During 2020, I directed a team of over 300 staff members, and I've been working alongside them, taking care of COVID patients, managing the operations of the critical care division, supporting them in whatever way I can. And I also volunteered to take the first COVID-19 vaccine in New York State and later learned in the USA, in the country. I was honored. I felt lucky to have been given that opportunity to get the vaccine. I felt hopeful, a huge sigh of relief, like a burden was lifted off my shoulders. And just that, finally help is on the way. Seeing the patients that we see here, they're part of our population, part of society. So it's been really heartbreaking to see what has happened to people. But this year, this new year, I hope that with the vaccine on board, that it just signifies a brighter new year, like a fresh new start. When the lights come on, the ball drop and the lights come on, I know we're not just going to suddenly, the pandemic is going to go away, but I hope that the light gets even brighter in the tunnel that we're in.
You know what? If you're looking for a hero in Times Square, look no further than our healthcare workers. What is your name, honey?
My name is Sandra Lindsay, and I'm Director of Nursing for Critical Care at Long Island Jewish Medical Center, Northwell Health.
And what is your name and where do you work?
My name is Deborah, and I work at NYP Cornell campus. I'm a nurse. And
your name?
Bowling Green. I work at Lennoxville Hospital.
Now, obviously, this has been a very difficult year, especially for our healthcare workers. What are you looking forward to in 2021?
Looking forward to a healthier population. Happy that the vaccine is here, that we have more than one that's been developed in record time. And we hope that when people's turn come around, that they will take it, stay informed, stay healthy, follow the CDC guidelines.
Now, last New Year's Eve, last year, flashback, what were you doing on New Year's Eve?
Actually, I had dinner at home with my friends and family. We had a group over and cooked dinner and just sat around, and we watched the Times Square event on TV and rang in the new year that way. So it was really nice.
How does it compare to being here live in Times Square and looking around?
Well, I mean, it's great to be here and feel the atmosphere around us. It's fantastic.
Well, it's a party just for you.
We appreciate it.
Tell me a little bit about any New Year's resolutions that you want to share for 2021.
I just want to stay healthy.
Well, we hope that for all of you and everyone watching back home. On the count of 3, how about we give a great big Happy New Year? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy New Year! Healthcare workers, heroes.
My name is E. Clayton Cornelius, and I play Richard Street in Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations. And I play a slew of characters in the show as well. And here are my 2021 confetti wishes. My first wish of 2021 is to get back in shape. I have to get back into these costumes once we return to the stage, and it's been hard because the gyms have been closed. My second wish for 2021 is to really be back on stage. I mean, who am I fooling here? I can't wait to get back to my family of Ain't Too Proud. I miss them so much, and hopefully with this vaccination, we can all be together again. You can come see a show, and we can perform for you. I just came back from a COVID test. Stay healthy, stay safe. My third wish for 2021 is to be closer with family. With the pandemic in 2020, I think we've all learned that, you know, jobs can be taken away from us, things can be taken away from us, and that the only thing we have are family and friends supporting us and to be there for us. So I started to be closer with my family and in 2020, and I just wish for it to continue in 2021. So stay healthy, stay safe, and let's all get back on the stage again. 2021, confetti! Yay!
going on 19th New Year's. Every year is different. It's like every year it gets bigger and better.
My name is Baldwin Davis. I'm a public safety sergeant for Times Square Public Safety Division. I help people through my work. I try to put a sense of safety and security when it comes to Times Square. My twin brother died from COVID-19, and he was also a public safety officer who served the same amount of years I served. He was one of the best Times Square officers we had that loved working with the public. I try to keep his legacy alive, you know? My biggest wish for 2021 is the earth to heal. 2021, appreciate family more, let the small stuff go, and just learn how to forgive and love.
New Year's is around the corner, and New Year's would not be the same without the public safety officers that take care of this entire square. I mean, Times Square wouldn't have the vibrance it has, wouldn't be as fun and filled without the people like my man right here. Tell us your name and what you do here.
My name is Baldwin Davis. I work for the Public Safety Department. I'm one of the sergeants that's in charge of the district.
Wow, so what exactly is the public? What do you do here in Times Square? Let's break it down to the people.
We're the eyes and the ears with that. We work with the NYPD. We work close with them. We do a lot of quality of life issues and things that goes on with Times Square.
Wow, okay, now, is this your first time in New Year's Eve for Times Square?
No, this will be my 19th one.
19th, hold up. Have you all been here 19 times?
No.
So who do you have here? Who's here with you? Who's here?
I got the wife and the 2 kids.
This is the family?
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome. So let me talk to the family. So to the family, what did you do last year for New Year's? What did you do? Yeah, and what did you do last year for New Year's?
We actually came here for New Year's.
You were here?
Yeah.
Wow, so tell
much more people.
It's different, right? But explain to people at home what it's like here right now during New Year's.
It's like a cool vibe, but it's not like a lot of people. It's like we have our own pin, so I think that's great.
Awesome. Well, what's great about the spot that you guys have here is because all the hard work and the years. We thank you for all the work you have done. And let me talk to the wife as well. How did it feel knowing he was coming out all doing this year, making this Times Square safe for everyone else?
Yeah, I feel good about it, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
All right, because you knew he was going to come home and make it right. And I see all here. All right, so let's talk about resolutions. What do we want for 2021?
What?
We can start with you.
Well, I just want to move on and hope for better things.
Okay. What about you? What you want?
I want the virus to be gone.
Deal.
And I want the kids to go back being kids.
Okay.
And people to go back to being socializing, get rid of the bags. I'm ready to give my brother a high five when I want to, without worrying about the COVID.
Correct.
Right.
What do you want for next year? What do you want?
The virus to be gone, like you said.
I agree, the virus to be gone. And Mom, what do you want for next year?
Pretty much the same thing, my husband. Everything to get back to normal, you know, kids back in school and everything, you know.
Okay, so now we're going to make all that happen, and we're going to say Happy New Year to that camera on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year!
Hi, everyone. My name is Ariane Cadell, and I play Mona in Chicago the Musical on Broadway.
I'm Jessica Ernest. I play Go to Hell Kitty in Chicago the Musical.
My name is Michael Scarrato, and I play Harry, and I play the jury in Chicago the Musical on Broadway.
My New Year's Eve wish is that Broadway comes back better than ever, safer than ever for every single person involved. The audience, the cast, the orchestra, the front of house ushers, the backstage crew, the wardrobe, the wigs, every single person involved.
My 2021 New Year's Eve wish would be for everybody to take better care of the earth, because it's the only one we got.
My wish for the new year is for collective hope and tolerance. We really are stronger together. Wishing you all bright, safe, and beautiful celebrations and many blessings and love in the new year.
When you call 911, you hope help is going to come, and the help is here. What is your name, sir?
Hey, I'm Paul Nebb. I'm a 16-year veteran volunteer EMT from New Jersey.
New Jersey's in the house.
Yeah.
Welcome to America. Good to have you here. Now tell me who's with you in Times Square tonight?
Yeah, so we have my family. We got Mark, Allie, and Clint.
Now talk to me a little bit about 2020. Obviously, it's been a difficult year for everyone, specifically for you. Talk to me a little bit about how the year was for you.
Hey, 2020, I'm so excited that it's over. You know, I've been on all kinds of calls in my days in EMS, including these past 9 months with dealing with patients who have the COVID-19. They're going in and out of quarantine, not being able to be home. And I'm really excited that finally we're nearing the end, hopefully a point where we can break out.
Now, you brought up an interesting point earlier, or a monumental point. You were the second person to be vaccinated in the state of New Jersey. How does that feel?
Hey, it feels great. I'm really feel lucky that I've been able to receive the vaccine. And, you know, I hope we have more fun in 2021.
We hope that way too. I'm going to walk down here. I want to talk to your dad a little bit. Dad, you mentioned how it was Paul having to go into quarantine so many times.
Yeah, he kept getting in contact with these COVID patients, taking them to the hospitals, and every time he had to quarantine. We used to see Paul all the time. We hardly saw him at all this year because he was always quarantined.
Mom, how proud of you are Paul for his work this year?
You have no idea how proud we are of Paul for his work. No idea. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when we heard about this hero, we thought this is something extraordinary that whether there's COVID or not, they should continue this every year because we never appreciate our heroes, the people that are on the front line, and those are the people that are saving our lives.
That's right. I've been telling him for years, your work as the EMT is the best thing you do. And he's always so humble about it. He didn't even want to talk about it, but finally, thank God he's getting his acknowledgement because he is a real hero.
Well, this party tonight is for Paul.
Yeah.
It's for Paul's whole family.
Yeah.
Let's look at the camera. On the count of three. On the count of three, we're going to give a great big Paul is our hero.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Paul is our hero.
Happy New Year, everybody.
I'm Cayenne
Durshow, the founder of Glitz Inc. That's gays and lesbians living in a transgender society. And this work started with asylum work and has now grown into something so much bigger, helping community not only nationally but globally. Well, after the Trans Liberation March in June, we raised over $1 million and funders helped us raise way over that. That money I returned to community by purchasing a 12-unit building for a leadership academy in Queens, New York, where I live. This work means the world to me. Building and creating leaders in New York City and around the world is what we all should be doing, especially Black trans women and the LGBTQIA community.
If I had a wish, that would be one, that every Black trans woman has the right and dignity to stand proud, to live good, to be comfortable wherever they are at in life. We have been saying their names for years now. It's time we stop. It's time we started raising names so we save lives.
All right, every New Year's I pride myself on being the best dressed person in the square. Then I look over here and I find Cayenne and this crew right here. Just take a look at this. Look at this. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
All right, now you guys are in an amazing location here. Cayenne, tell us how you got to be in here right here tonight.
Well, Times Square is honoring me for my work. I'm the founder of Glitz Inc. That's gays and lesbians living in a transgender society. And I basically built housing. I bought housing to put trans and LGBT community in it and get them what they want. College, sustainability, and a life that you can live and thrive from. And this is my staff and my wonderful friend who's an engineer who came to celebrate this with me.
Wow, and you were doing this all over this year. What was the inspiration?
In a pandemic.
No, hold on, I want to go back. What was the inspiration when you said, I got to do this right now?
People were dying. People were dying. I started bailing people out of jail in the middle of all of that.
Wow.
Putting people from jail into Airbnbs and getting them into school. Getting them to shelter in place, but giving them everything, therapy, food, everything they need holistically, everything they'll need mentally. That's the way we're supposed to do something. New York City has failed people many a times. Now you got a Black trans woman not failing New York City.
Whoa, put a stamp on that? And do you see the mask? I'm talking about with the mask alone, but let me talk to the crowd here. So tell us all your names and tell me, how do you know Cayenne?
Hi, I'm Cayenne's assistant, and I know Cayenne from doing work in New York City, and I'm so glad to know her as a friend and to have her as my boss and to help her fulfill her dream and to help people have a better time in a world that's really hard right now and only getting harder.
And how was it watching Cayenne during a pandemic making all this come together?
Completely inspiring, and that's why I'm glad to be a part of everything that's happening.
All right, and that's why you guys are our heroes. And I'll speak to you. What's your name, and how do you know Cayenne?
My name is Marisa, and Cayenne and I have known each other for years and years, collaborating on different projects. And I got involved in Glitz because Cayenne and I were on the beach one day, and she literally said to me, I know you're really busy. Would you want to work with us in some capacity? And I'm a working actor as well, so I'm usually running around auditioning all the time. And I was like, wait, let me just get this straight in my head. You're asking me to work with you and all this amazing work you're doing. I need to step back, step in, and do everything that I can to be working with your project. So I do operations for the project right now. I'm so grateful to be able to work on something so important at such an important time, led by somebody who has done so much work for decades and decades for our community. So yeah, I'm just very excited to be a part of it.
Absolutely,
right now.
and Cayenne working with Glitz. How did you find out about Cayenne and Glitz and all this?
Well, my name is Miguel Ortiz, and she's actually the neighbor.
Really?
Yes. And I got to know her after a good friend. He's like a brother to me that passed away this past September.
Okay.
And I seen the thing that she did for him, and that actually brought me to her more. Show her how she loves, how she cares. Then I understood the society she's in. And I was drawn more to it because she shows love, compassion for people that wasn't even shown it, especially during the pandemic. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in her community that loves her and are very grateful for what she's done.
All right. Now, Cayenne, you hear what they're saying about this? Great. I'm feeling your energy, your vibe. But Cayenne, who's the best dressed in this pod right here? Who's number one, Cayenne?
You're not going to do that to me.
You see, I tried. All right. Well, we're going into 2021. Give some words of encouragement, because I really feel your vibe, Cayenne. Let them know what you want for the world.
2021, I want you to invest in black equity. I want you to lift people up, help people shine, let black trans women live. I want you to love yourself and love your neighbor and do better. If you do better for yourself, you'll be doing better for humanity.
I agree. You know what I want? This coat. That's what I want for 2021. We're going to talk after, but on three. Let's look at that camera and say Happy New Year's, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year's!
Hello, Times Square! We're almost 2 hours away from the new year, and I gotta say, after a wild year like 2020, Tonight is the night to put it behind us, set goals for 2021, and look forward to a fresh start. And I think it's no secret, finding the strength to get up and active was a struggle. And we all want to be healthier and feel better about ourselves. But 2020 also proved we need to be kind to ourselves and remember we deserve a little leeway when things get tough. So tonight, Planet Fitness wants to share their wish with you, that we all take the new year to renew our commitment to physical and mental wellness and work together compassionately and without judgment towards positive change. And from January 1st through the 7th, Planet Fitness is inviting everyone to get moving in 2021 and join with no enrollment fee and only $10 a month with no commitment. And if you need an alarm set for January 1st, don't worry. I got a big one set right here and it's really loud. I also want to add my wish for the new year. My wish is that my fiance James and I have a safe and healthy new year, and my friends Nick and Katie, who just got engaged just now, have the same. And keeping with the confetti tradition here in Times Square, let's read some more wishes. All right, Charlie from Denver wants to become a certified personal trainer. All right, that's pretty good. Will you train me, Charlie? And Alex from the UK says, I wish my dog Chuck would live forever. Uh-oh. You know what that sound is? That's the sound of the Kia Countdown. Everybody count down with us. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's what I'm talking about. Times Square New Year's Eve is presented by Planet Fitness. Now let's check in with Jimmy Knowles and the Waffle Crew over on the Planet Fitness stage.
Thank you, Jonathan, and good evening, Times Square. And of course, to everyone watching at home, greetings from the Planet Fitness stage right here in the heart of New York City. We are so excited to still be here tonight, celebrating a long-standing tradition that may look a little different this year, but giving you that 2021 energy we so desperately need right now. So, I hope everyone at home is ready to break free from 2020. We have a very special performance this evening from New York's very own, representing the heart of this wonderful, resilient city. These artists were recipients of the coveted Golden Buzzer from Simon Cowell on America's Got Talent, and we could not be more excited to welcome this incredibly talented crew who is here to help you break up with that couch you've been sitting on all year and get moving into 2021. Here to help us all get down with our judgment-free selves, please help me welcome to the Planet Fitness stage, the Waffle Crew.
Keep the wheels on the track. It's 2021, time to get off the couch. It's time to go and work it out. It's 2021, time to get off the couch. It's time to go and work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out now. Work it out. Get up from the couch. I give you everything.
Times Square, let's hear it for the Waffle Crew! Thank you guys for helping us to get moving into 2021 and a happy and healthy new year to everyone watching at home. Back to you, Jonathan.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are very excited to share New Year's Eve for the 5th year in a row with Barefoot, America's favorite wine and bubbly brand. We hope there were moments of love and optimism in 2020 that deserved a raised glass and a moment of cheers. And whatever the reason, Barefoot encourages people to celebrate as their true and authentic selves. And this year, Barefoot invites you to celebrate with us as they mark over 30 years of allyship and support for the LGBTQ+ community by launching its first ever Pride packaging collection. A portion of the proceeds from the sales of the new rainbow-colored collection benefited Free Mom Hugs, a nonprofit organization comprised of parents and allies who love the LGBTQ+ community and work toward full affirmation and equality for all. These beautiful bottles really help make a difference. And so Barefoot thanks former RuPaul's Drag Race favorites, Raja, Raven, Manila Luzon, and Eureka for helping bring those fabulous Pride packaging designs to life with their fashions. And now, the House of Barefoot Queens will help us ring in 2021 with love.
Let's go ahead and cheers to 2021. Let's celebrate the progress of change in 2020 and forward-looking in 2021. So no matter where you are or who you're with, let's raise a glass and celebrate together.
We made it.
2020 has had its challenges. It's had its ups, its downs, its all around. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Ooh!
Cheers, everyone.
House of Barefoot Bubbly. Let's slay 2021.
Thank you, House of Barefoot Queens. Cheers and Happy New Year from Barefoot.
Everyone, life is about moments. Now this legendary, incredible, iconic singer and beautiful woman here has been a part of a lot of your moments, from birthday parties, quinceañeras, bar mitzvahs, breaking up and moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, introduce you all to Gloria Gaynor.
Hello. Please welcome one of our heroes of 2020.
I am awesome because we've got to hear your voice right here in the square.
Community Services
Tell me, what went through your mind when you were finding out you were going to perform in Times Square?
Bridget, how's your night going?
What took them so long? It's something I've been wanting to do for so many years, and I'm so happy to be here today. So pleased to be able to share with people the hope for this coming year.
My fiance. Tonight we're not just celebrating New Year's Eve, but also heroes like you and the important work all of you do to support our community.
We know that COVID has taken everybody for a loop. We know that there's been so many problems, so many people have suffered so much, some more than others. So this song is just hope. I'm hoping to use this song to give people hope that we will survive all of this here. We will come out better.
Absolutely, and you've been giving us hope for so many years and sounding great on the stage. But I want to say congrats on your
Okay, what's your
Grammy-winning
wish for
gospel
2020,
album for
Bridget?
Testimony.
My
And
wish
tell us
for
about the song,
2020 is that
Joy Comes in
everyone
the
has a
Morning.
home to go to.
Well,
at
you
the
know,
end of the night.
we have to realize that no matter what's going on,
Now,
as
you
the
know,
word
we have a
says,
confetti
we've been made endure
tradition
for a
here in
night, but
Times
joy
Square, where
comes in the
every
morning.
year people visit from around the world and they
on
write
three,
their
we're looking
wishes
at
for the
camera,
new year
we're gonna
on
say Happy
pieces
New
of
Year,
confetti.
okay?
And
One,
then
two,
that
three.
confetti is
Happy
released,
New Year!
and we are all showered
If you
in
know
actual
anything about me at all, in Times Square on New Year's Eve, I love to find the young people because I love talking to the young people. What's your name, young lady?
Samantha Toigo
And where are you from?
from Brooklyn.
And who are these people in this pen with you?
My mom and my dad.
And tell me what your dad does for the city.
He works for the sanitation department.
For the sanitation department.
Yep.
Now, I'm sure he's been working really, really hard this year.
Yeah.
How proud of you are your dad?
I'm really proud. He's been really good.
Now, you ended up in Times Square for New Year's Eve. Is your first time here?
Yep.
What do you think? You look around, what do you see?
It's awesome. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
You think you might want to come back?
Definitely, yeah.
Anybody you're looking forward to seeing perform tonight?
Billy Porter and Miley Cyrus.
Billy Porter?
Yeah.
You know, I actually choreographed Billy Porter's dance tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so any of the choreography you see, that's all my work.
Oh, okay.
Do you believe anything I'm saying?
No.
You don't, and you should not.
Yeah.
You should not. Mom, how is it having your husband home for a few days to rest and relax over the holidays?
Nice. We don't get to see him too often in the winter.
Well, he's truly a hero, and we're here to celebrate him and so many other heroes and frontline workers. Anybody back home you want to say Happy New Year's to?
All my family in Brooklyn, Jersey, everybody, I love you. I wish you were all here with us.
What about you?
Same thing. My family and my friends, I wish they could be here.
Awesome. On the count of three, we're going to give a great big Happy New Year. You ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year! Woo!
You never know who you're gonna find in Times Square and what interesting stories you're gonna have. I just wanna know, how does it feel to be in Times Square, New York City for New Year's Eve?
Oh my, we're having so much fun. It's absolutely incredible. I've always wanted to be here, and there's nowhere else in the world I'd rather be. It's such a party.
As you can see, this really is the party here. Now, what do you want resolutions for the world in 2021?
Well, obviously, I want world peace, and I want everyone to be happy and safe. But I think most importantly for me personally, I want to work out more because I need to lose some weight. But look at my arms.
You look great. On three, let's say Happy New Year's, okay, to that camera. 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year! Woo! Times Square, baby!
You never know who you're gonna find in Times Square. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mom!
trabaje eres motivación. Le pedí que me ayude con una visión que me llene entera de satisfacción. A mí me gusta cuando baja downtown. Le pido que se quede ahí enviciado. Me dice baby, suelo interesado. Si quieres ven y quédate otro round.
A ella le gusta cuando bajo downtown. Me pide que me quede enviciado. Le digo, mami, estoy interesado. Si quieres yo me quedo pa' todo round.
Que me quede otro round, tanto que me ha rogado. Yo lo tengo oficial. Yo te he observado. No aguanta, se adapta. Me dice, no quiero que termines. Es un misterio pero no de cine. En las noches soy yo la que define todo lo que va a pasar. A mí no me tienes que mandar. A mí me gusta cuando baja downtown. Le pido que se quede ahí enviciado. Me dice baby, sueno interesado. Si quieres ven y quiero otro round. A mí me gusta cuando baja downtown. Le pido que se quede ahí enviciado. Me dice baby, sueno interesado. Si quieres ven y quiero otro round.
Rompiendo el bajo. Man down, man down.
A mí me gusta every time you look at me that way. A mí me gusta all the dirty things you need every day. A mí me gusta en cada detalle que te hago y que me haces bien. It's what I like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just what I like, yeah. A mí me gusta las mujeres when they shake that, yeah, yeah, yeah. A mí me gusta when they want it, go and get it, yeah, yeah, yeah. A mí me gusta, a mí me gusta, a mí me gusta. I don't know what you used to, but I know that you have never tried something like this. I don't know what you used to, but it doesn't matter, cause I know you got like this. Eso que tienes ahí, lay it down on my body. Lo que tú quieras de mí, do whatever you got me.
Acredito que só tocar o. Eu não sei o que das outras. Olha lá, toda animadinha, olha lá. Brincando mesmo. Vai malandra. Eita louca, tô brincando com o bumbum. Vai malandra. Eita louca, tô brincando com o bumbum.
Tá pedindo? Se prepara, vou dançar, presta atenção. Se aguenta, se te olhar, descer, quicar até o chão.
Fala brincando, ó. Desce, rebola gostoso, empina me olhando, eu te pego de jeito. Se eu começar embrasando contigo, é taca, 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 taca.
Desce, rebola gostoso, empina te olhando, eu te pego de jeito. Se eu começar embrasando contigo, é... Bola, rebola, resbola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola.
Bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola.
Bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola. Happy New Year, New York! Gracias a mi misión.
My name is Juanita Erb, and I'm a clinical research operations manager and clinical research nurse at the NYU Vaccine Center. We ran Pfizer's phase 1 through 3 COVID-19 vaccine clinical trials, and we're currently also enrolling in the AstraZeneca phase 3 clinical trials. Luckily, my family did not experience any severe COVID-19 illness. However, it has, created some physical distance. For me being a nurse for over a decade and my brother being in the military, it's nothing new for us to actually have to have been, on call on holidays and for us to celebrate in kind of unique ways. My greatest wish and my family's wish for 2021 is that people continue to practice public health guidelines and also, get more information about the vaccine. There are many people who are excited about it. There are many people who are hesitant about it. And, at the Vaccine Center, we're always open to having transparent, non-judgmental conversations about the vaccines. It's really nice and refreshing to think of having 2020 behind us and having this reset of 2021. And I hope that people don't take the reset as being that everything else that happened in 2021 has just miraculously disappeared, but that we could kind of reset together and doing new things in new ways collectively.
Now, when you're able to finally get your vaccine, this is one of the beautiful people that you're going to have to thank for that opportunity. What is your name?
Juanita Erb.
And who is this next to you?
This is my partner of 11 years, Sanka Filipovic.
Now, Juanita, tell me a little bit about what you do and where you work.
Yeah, so I'm a clinical research operations manager and research nurse at NYU Langone's Vaccine Center. And the Vaccine Center was one of the first centers in the U.S. to launch the Pfizer-led COVID-19 vaccine trials. And so we're really excited now that it's gotten the emergency use authorization. I understand you talked to some people over there who actually received their vaccines, and so that's been very rewarding for me as a clinical research nurse. And I received my vaccine, my first Pfizer dose on Christmas Eve.
So Santa came early.
Yes, absolutely. I couldn't be more excited.
What better gift from Santa Claus himself? Now talk to me a little about Juanita. How proud of you are for the work that she's doing?
I mean, I can't really express how proud I am. I keep telling her she's working on one of the most important projects in the history, and she has been doing this for months now, going to work, putting herself out there with her colleagues to try to benefit all of us and finally give us a way to get back to some sort of normalcy and get our lives back. So she's incredible. She's been doing an incredible job, and I couldn't be more proud.
Well, and I think you'll agree. I think her job is just as important as yours.
Oh, absolutely.
To have that support, that safety net at home.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure there are some nights where you come home and how am I going to get up and do this again tomorrow?
Yeah.
But it's our loved ones that keep us energized.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely. Yeah. Every day that I came home, there was a nice warm meal waiting for me, and I cannot ask for a better work from home wife.
I'll take that warm meal right now, if you don't mind. Now, you told me you've never been in Times Square for New Year's Eve. What do you think?
I think it's amazing. I mean, I've always wanted to go. I know you hear that a lot. I've lived here for 20 years, and I've never gotten to come here, and now I'm here. And I'm really grateful to be here with all of these frontline workers and heroes who kept the city, the country, and the whole world going during
we threw this party just for you.
Thank you.
So I want you to look around and take it all in.
Yes.
Anybody back home you want to say Happy New Year's to?
Oh, absolutely. I want to say Happy New Year's to my niece, Alexis Reyes, who's in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and my brother and his wife, who are in San Diego. I love and miss you very much.
Well, Juanita, we appreciate all your hard work, and I wish you nothing but the best for a fantastic 2021. On the count of three, a great big Happy New Year. 1, 2, 3, Happy New Year!
Hi, Astra Van Wieren from Come From Away, and I've been asked to share my New Year's wishes. Well, my first wish is wishing everybody a Happy New Year. And my wishes for 2021, wow, a return to Broadway, so we can come back and tell stories and get that core of New York, that heart beat, which I believe Broadway is beating again. And my big wishes, and they're tall orders, but for kindness, for everybody to show each other real kindness with clarity, not just being kind when it's convenient, but going out there and trying to be of service and wearing our masks and getting the vaccine and socially distancing until it's safe to really all squeeze and be elbow to elbow again. And then the last thing, really tall order, but I wish for peace on the planet, but peace with justice and a kindness towards Mother Earth. We've given her a bit of a break in some ways. So let's continue to show love and kindness to that which nurtures us. And let's nurture one another.
Hey guys, DeLon Grant here from Come From Away. My New Year's wish for myself and for all of us is that we find a new way to fall in love in the new year. And that could be romantic, but I hope that it's with a new hobby, a new food, a green sweater that you happen to be wearing. Whatever it is, I hope that we all find a way to fall madly and deeply in love, because we need that right now in the world.
One of the best things to do to New Year's Eve is to party and to dance and to look good. And I got a crowd right here that can do that. So tell us your names and where you guys are from.
My name is Wayne. I'm from originally from Syracuse, but I'm in Crown Heights, Brooklyn.
Hi, my name is Samir Schmerling. I'm from Ashkelon, Israel.
All right.
My name is Miles Tucker. I'm also from Syracuse, New York, but currently Crown Heights, Brooklyn.
All right. So tell us, how did you get to be here at this location?
We're all musicians, and so we've been playing in the biggest park in Brooklyn, in Prospect Park, and hundreds of people would come out and watch us every day, and we got to deliver messages of happiness and share music with all the people of Brooklyn and New York City for the last few months.
But then how did you get to have this spot? Because this is for all of our heroes. How did that happen?
Somebody nominated us. To be honest with you, I think it's because it really helped to create a community. Like through something that was a really dark time, you know? The people in a city like New York are not necessarily, super close to each other or super communal. But through the blessing of music, we were able to create a community.
That's awesome. So walk me through. What exactly did you guys do? Like each day? Were you doing classes? Were you doing big performances? What were you doing?
We would just, we would basically busk on the street in front of the park, and we just happened to do it one day, and it happened that a lot of people were into what was happening, and ended up being a big thing. After a few months.
We'd have hundreds of thousands of people that would stop and listen to us every day, and we would play every night. And even when we go places now, people stop us and they're like, "Oh, you're those musicians that we would see at the park. Like, you brought so much joy. You made us feel like New York was still alive." So we had so many people that saw us.
And that's why you all got nominated to be heroes and be here tonight. So thank you for your service in doing that, especially during some of the rough times. You guys are great examples of what people should be, and New Yorkers are. You make things happen even when it's tough. So, is there anyone you want to say Happy New Year's to? You can talk to that camera right there.
I want to say Happy New Year to my family. Thank you to my mom and dad for everything. Happy New Year to all the musicians in the New York community, because they really make this place a special place.
I want to say Happy New Year to my family as well, and my friends in New York City and everywhere around the world, people that I know personally are just parts of different communities.
Obviously, I want to say Happy New Year to my parents, but also we have two bandmates that couldn't be here tonight because they're in different out of the city right now.
Okay, well, shout them out. Yeah. Shout them out.
David Leinard and Diego Ramirez. Happy New Year. Rizzo, Happy New Year. Thank you guys.
Awesome. All right, on three, let's Happy New Year to the world, okay? 1, 2, 3. Happy New Year.
Hi, my name is Ronald Colbert. Presently, I work for the Department of Transportation in New York City. the division of ferries. I do that all the time. We're the commuter service for Staten Island to Manhattan, and there are dozens of people every day that ride the boats, and some require assistance. So yes, how often do I help others? 2020 has been a challenge for sure for the world, but being essential as far as the transportation requirements are for the ferry didn't change very much. We just had fewer people. It's been a challenge. We haven't had the distinction of losing anyone to it yet, but we've hung together. We've stayed in communication. We've continued our, I guess you can call it strengthened bonds through this. We do need to be more compassionate, or as compassionate as possible, patient with people. There's a great deal of fear and uncertainty. So the biggest need would be receive everyone with as much compassion as possible. That, well, everyone could return to some semblance of normalcy.
If you've ever ridden the Staten Island Ferry, you've most likely seen Ronald Colbert. Hello, sir. How are you?
Happy New Year. Very well.
Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for being here. Now, how long have you been working at the Staten Island Ferry?
18 years.
18 years.
Yes, sir.
And what do you think? Do you love it?
Of all the jobs I've had in my life, this one definitely tops the list.
How has this year been for you in terms of working at the Staten Island Ferry?
It's been an annus horribilis. It's been terrible, but it's almost over.
Now, I heard a rumor in 1977, you were in the Navy.
Yes.
And you decided that you would come to Times Square for New Year's Eve. And this year is your 40th New Year's Eve in Times Square.
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible. What makes you keep coming back?
No other place can throw a party like New York.
And we've spared no expense again this year. You've even got your own private club here.
This is the best. Yeah, yes.
We can auction off some of these seats around you. I think make a pretty penny. We could split it between the two of us.
Absolutely. It's they have been rolled out the red carpet. This couldn't have been better arranged. But I miss my 2 million people.
I hear you. Well, you're dressed to the nines. You're dressed like a hero. Anybody back home you want to say Happy New Year's to?
Happy New Year's, Kevin and Ellen.
Kevin and Allie, you missed your chance. You could have been here. Private lounge. Where are you? On the count of three, a great big Happy New Year. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Happy New Year!
Oh, here in Times Square, we're meeting everyone. Now, I saw you giving the countdown up there.
Yep.
How did that happen? What's going on?
Being an essential worker during the pandemic, it really paid off.
That's great. And so tell us your names and where you all from.
My name is Bridget Reed. This is my daughter, Tybria, and this is my mom, Pamela Reed.
Oh, got the fam here. That's what I'm talking about. So tell us, you're right here in one of our hero pods right here. How did that happen?
Working for Department of Homeless Services during the pandemic, helping families find homes to live in.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yep.
And thank you for your service. We all appreciate this, but hard. Now, how is it watching your baby work during the pandemic, doing all this?
It makes me proud. I'm very proud of her.
All right. And how about you? How do you feel about her?
I'm really happy for her.
Awesome. That's what it's about. So tell us all how it feels to be in Times Square right now.
Wonderful. Yep. Having a great time.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Have you ever been here? Have you been here for New Year's before?
No.
Oh, really?
First time.
Is it just like when you watch on television?
Yeah.
Now tell them, is it better to be here or watch at home?
Better to be here.
Well, of course you're going to say that. See who's on stage. What was it like being up there?
I'm waiting for, what was it like?
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. I was a little nervous, but it went well.
She was like a professional. She had that mic. She was rocking. All right, so anyone you want to say New Year's to at home?
Happy New Year's, everybody!
Happy New Year.
You know I love party girls. I found two of them. What is your name, honey?
My name is Anne-Marie Gaidash.
And who is this young lady next to you?
My name's Tali. I'm Anne-Marie's friend.
Now, Anne-Marie, how did you end up in Times Square? What's your story?
Sure. So I work for a mental health agency in Staten Island, and we service the elderly primarily.
How has this year been for you?
It's definitely been a challenging year on so many fronts. For me, I'm a recent college graduate, so I had my graduation virtually. That, in addition to everybody, immense depression and anxiety that a lot of our clients are facing, it's been very, very difficult. But it's nice to know that there's a community of people out there who are servicing these people and making sure that they're able to talk to somebody about how they're feeling.
Now, what do you think about the fact that we've thrown this huge party just for you this year? What do you think?
I mean, obviously, we're having a great time. We're over here dancing. We're having a wonderful experience, and we're just so thankful that we can end the year on a high note despite all the difficulties we've had.
Now, in years past, we go around and we talk to people from countries all over the world, and you told me something earlier which I thought was really cool. Last New Year's Eve, the two of you were in China for New Year's Eve, and that's where you met, right?
We did. We were studying abroad in China last year in January. That's how we met, and now we're here 1 year later celebrating New Year's Eve again together.
Landed New Year's Day.
And so New Year's has brought you back together, live in Times Square. Is there anywhere else in the world you'd rather be?
No, definitely not. We're having a great time, party of the year.
Well, we're so glad you're here. Anybody back home you want to say Happy New Year's to?
Of course, I'd love to say Happy New Year's to my family, my sister Christine, my mom Adam, my dad Michael, who's working tonight. Just so happy to be here and enjoying the season.
Any New Year's resolutions you want to share?
Make 2021 better than 2020, I guess.
That's what I'm talking about. On the count of three, a great big Happy New Year. 1, 2, 3. Happy New Year! Get out of here, 2020.
What's up, everybody? My name is Kim Steele, and I am a worker in the ensemble of Hadestown. My most fervent wish for 2021 is just to bring back theater and make it accessible for anyone who wants to see it.
Hey there, my name is Timothy Hughes. I'm from Hadestown. I play a worker and I understudy Hades. My wish for the new year is that the lessons from 2020 will inspire more empathy, and we will make caring for one another, especially those in need, a priority in the new year.
Hey everybody, my name is Kimberly Marable. I'm one of the workers in the cast of Hadestown. If you're like me, you thought 2020 was a little crazy and have so many wishes for 2021, so here they go. I want to spend more time with my family. I want some peace of mind and some sleep, and I want Broadway back. Hello? And for all of us, I wish health, empathy, fresh air, and joy.
One of the best parts of New Year's Eve is finding out a lot of the stories of the heroes that made it to these amazing locations around Times Square for New Year's Eve. So tell us your name and what you do.
My name's Shayna McClellan, and I'm one of the co-founders of Pictures for Elmhurst. Well, one of a team of 7. Pictures from Elmhurst is an online photography print sale to support Elmhurst Hospital Center in Queens. We ran the print sale for 10 days from April 10th through 20th, featuring over 187 photographers. And we raised $1.38 million for Elmhurst Hospital Center at the height of the pandemic to help them buy PPE and life-saving equipment and provide mental health services for their staff.
That's absolutely incredible. That's why you got the hero badge and you're here in our location. But I want to ask, who's this gentleman next to you?
This is my fiance, David.
Hello.
David!
Yes, I'm not a hero.
So David, how did you feel about everything that she put together during the pandemic this year?
Deeply proud of Shayna. They did amazing work. I couldn't believe, every couple days, a few days would go by and you say, I think we're making a lot of money for this hospital. It's like $100,000 now, and I was already floored, and then 10 days later it was over $1 million. So it was really, really amazing.
That is amazing. Wow. And what gave you the idea to even start this?
So my other co-founder, Samantha Castellari, she's a photographer. She got together with a few other photographers, and they kind of brainstormed, called Elmhurst Hospital to see if they could arrange to donate money. They said yes. We started pulling together photographers that we knew, reaching out to our whole community. And again, the 7 of us pulled together the website, got all the photos from the photographers and the commitments, and posted it online. And I did a lot of the PR around it. So that was my part of the gig.
That is so awesome. That is so New York. New York is so vibrant and so resilient, and you're proof of that. That's why we have you here. So is there anyone that you want to say Happy New Year's to at home?
Oh, I gotta say hi to the rest of my team. Sammy, Ellie, Jody, Matt, Vito, Stefan. Thank you for letting me represent you tonight, and to all of the photographers who were part of the project, thank you. And Elmhurst Hospital, we're so grateful that we were able to help.
Wow. And on behalf of all of us here in New York City and Times Square, thank you for your service. Thank you for coming with her and being right here in this amazing location. And let's say Happy New Year to that camera on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year!
New Year's Eve in Times Square this year. It's all about beautiful people doing beautiful things for other people. What is your name, sir?
My name is Artis Brown.
And where are you from?
I'm from Manhattan.
Now I want you to tell me a little bit about what it is that you were doing this year to help people out.
Okay, in March, I came down with the coronavirus and it put me out of work for 3 weeks. But when I went back to work, because I'm a concierge in a luxury high-rise building on the Upper West Side, so when I got back to work, I realized that my building was on lockdown. That meant no one could come in unless you lived there. So there were elderly people there whose staff was gone. Their aides were gone, their housekeepers were gone, the cleaning woman was gone, and they had no food. And I didn't notice until I checked up on them. And when I found out that some of them, their pride wouldn't allow them to say, I need food. So I took it upon myself with the help of a friend in a nonprofit organization, and I was able to pick up boxes of food. And each box contained a week's worth supply of food. And I would go to this place and I would pick up boxes of food every Tuesday. And on Wednesday morning, I would distribute the boxes of food to the persons in need. I not only did that at my workplace, I also did it in the building where I live. And as a direct result of helping these people out, no one went without food, no one died. Because these people where I work, they have family. But because of the coronavirus, no one was able to travel. And I'm talking about elderly people in their 80s and some in their 90s. And with the blessing of my manager, she said to me, you can continue to do that as long as you want. And soon, maybe about June or July, things open up a little bit and these persons were able to get food on their own. And I looked up and everybody was thanking me. They were thanking me. And I told them I was just doing what I thought was right.
So you saw this opportunity and you took it on yourself to help out these people. Some of them, probably all of them, strangers, people that you had never met before.
Well, the ones on my job, they know me. I mean, we're talking about wealthy people. These aren't poor people. These are wealthy people, but they had no one to go to the store for them. And a lot of them were unfamiliar with apps on the phone, so they didn't know how to order food from the outside. Plus, the restaurants were closed. So I didn't have time to think about how to get food. I just knew that I had access to boxes of food, and I needed to get it to them, and that's what I did.
Well, I tell you what, you are an absolute hero. There's a reason we're throwing this party for heroes tonight, and it's for people like you to show you how much we respect you and appreciate your efforts in a horrible year for a lot of people. But you give us hope for humanity. So I appreciate everything that you did. And I hope you enjoy this little party we threw for you tonight. And I know you're here with your wife, and I know that she's super proud of you. And I hope you'll come back and join us again years to come.
And I appreciate you having me.
Of course. Happy New Year's to you.
Happy New Year to you too.
On the count of 3, a great big Happy New Year in the camera. 1, 2, 3. Happy New Year!
almost there at New Year for 2021, and right now I'm in the heart of Times Square. And the heart, I think, of a lot of us are the people right here in New York City, and the heart that has helped a lot of us around the world are the nurses. And I have quite possibly the best nurse of all time right here in Times Square to talk to us. Tell us your name and where you guys are from.
Hi, my name is Joanne. I'm from Long Island, Massapequa. This is my husband.
I'm Steve.
And so, Steve, I'm going to start with you.
Sure.
How has it felt this year seeing everything that she has done going forward with everything that's happened?
It was pretty rough. You know, just watching her go to work and come home, and the things that she had to do as far as like, you know, deconning when she got into the house, stripping down and getting rid of all the bad stuff and getting in the shower. Just our routines have changed so much because of this. And just the safety of our family and our kids, and she's awesome. She's our rock star.
I believe it. And yes, she's a rock star, because look at that mask. You can take a second and know what's going on. And first, I want to thank you for all of your service this year. And can you walk the viewers why? Because not everyone gets to be in the front line here in Times Square, right next to the stage. How did this happen? How did you get here?
So a friend of mine nominated me. Apparently, I didn't even know about this, and she nominated me saying that she thought that I was a hero, which I think every single person is a hero right now. That every essential worker, every healthcare worker, I couldn't do this without my team, without my other people at the hospital. There's no way I could do this without them. So I got nominated, and then one of the producers contacted me and said we do a Zoom interview, and then on Christmas Eve they said you're in, and I still can't believe it. I'm standing here and I still can't believe it. It's very surreal.
Wow, so hold up, let's do a rewind while I got you here. What were you doing last year on New Year's?
Let's say last year on New Year's, well, we have two small children,
okay.
So we were probably home. I think we were home.
Yes.
Yeah, we were definitely home because our kids go to bed early. We have a 3.5-year-old and a 1.5-year-old.
Wow. So were you watching it on TV New Year's? Yeah? But now you're here in Times Square.
We were watching it, and now we're here, and it's like, I still can't believe it.
Well, then let's say, I'll come to describe to people at home. What's it like being in Times Square for New Year's Eve right now?
It's surreal. Everybody's 6 feet apart. Everybody's got masks on. This is
Very
nothing like I've
distant,
ever
very
seen
safe.
before.
We did COVID tests to be here.
We had to do multiple COVID tests just to be here.
I feel super safe. It's nice. It's great. It's amazing. This is an amazing experience, unlike anything I could have ever imagined, and I'm so grateful.
Well, you more than deserve it. And I want to thank you for your service and for you for supporting her during this entire time. So now, is there anyone you want to say Happy New Year's to? The floor is yours.
Yes. To our kids, Logan and Gavin, Mommy and Daddy love you. We miss you. Our families, we couldn't do this without you. Our friends and my coworkers, who I couldn't do anything without. My team is everything.
She thanked everybody for me, so we're good.
That's great. All right, on three, let's wish the world a Happy New Year so loud they can hear us, okay?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year!
You know I love finding sisters in the square, and I walked up to these sisters, and she told me, this is my mom. I don't believe you. What's your name?
Emily.
And where are you from?
Queens, New York.
And tell me this beautiful woman's name next to you.
Her name is Lynn.
Now tell me a little bit about, why is your mom your hero?
My mom's my hero because she's been a mail carrier delivering mail through the pandemic, rain and snow since March.
Wow. Wow. So anytime I get mail, your mom brought it to me. Mom, thank you for bringing me my mail. How has this year been challenging for you?
Yes, we went through all the hardship, but we keep on working.
We are fearlessly coming to work every day to serve our customer. So we try to do the best, make everybody happy.
How special is it to be able to enjoy the celebration with your mom?
It's amazing. I never thought I'd be here for the ball drop, and to have this opportunity is really once in a lifetime. So,
Well, I hope you come back.
I hope so.
I mean, we threw your mom a party. The least you can do is come back and join us again, right?
Yeah.
On the count of three, we're going to give a great big Happy New Year in the camera. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year!
All right, I'm here now with the host of Univision's Feliz 2021, Raul de Molina.
Thank you. Happy to be here in Times Square, especially this year. It's my 24th year going live from Times Square for the Univision Network.
24 years.
Yes,
congratulations.
Sir.
Now, how does it feel to be here tonight?
Look, I believe, like I said a couple of seconds ago, that this is the most important year. We're hoping for a much better 2021, and it will be.
And not only is it almost midnight for us in New York, but it's about to be midnight in Puerto Rico, right?
Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. Many people from Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic that live right here in New York City and make this city the greatest city in the world.
Now, what is your wish for the new year?
My wish, like everybody else, I think is health for the new year. People, this thing have to be changed, and hopefully, I'm hoping for a much better 2021, a healthy 2021.
Absolutely. And you know, we have a confetti tradition here in Times Square where every year people visit from around the world and they write their wishes for the new year on pieces of confetti. And then at midnight, that confetti actually rains down on all of us. So go ahead and pull some out. Let's read some wishes, Raul.
Well, people have put it here in Spanish, and this is what they're wishing for. This one, it says, espero que todos practiquen amor en lo que hacen. Javier. Everyone will make...
Raul, do you know what that sound is? That's the sound of the Countdown.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. ¡Feliz Año Nuevo! República Dominicana y Puerto Rico. Bueno, y continuamos desde aquí, desde Times Square en Nueva York, y yo quiero aprovechar para darle las gracias al Departamento de Policía, como todos los años de Nueva York, que hace que Times Square esté seguro año tras año. Y algo muy importante, dije anteriormente, llevo haciendo este show por 24 años. Soy la persona aquí de Univision que por 24 años he estado presente. Este es el año más importante, señores. El año que yo pensé que no se iba a hacer, y esto es lo mejor que ha pasado, porque muchos de ustedes están en sus casas, no han podido salir, pero le estamos trayendo alegría en la noche de hoy. Y señores, dentro de solamente unos minutos, en Center Stage, Mr. 305, a Grammy Award winner, Premio Lo Nuestro and Premios Juventud, directly from Miami, Mr. Pitbull.
Now stop. Y'all having a good time. Let's go. Now, let me tell you something. I was here 10 years ago, and to be here on such a historical year like 2020, I just want to be up here to give everybody hope, motivate, inspire, and just to give y'all that strength to let y'all know that we're going to get through this one way or another. And I want to teach you something about the word fear. Fear is either you're going to forget everything and run, or fear is you're going to face everything and rise. And to be in the Big Apple, being a Miami boy representing here in New York City, being able to show everybody that 2020 was all about clear vision. We saw what we need to fight and how to survive. But 2021 is prime time, baby. We coming back swinging. Bigger, better, badder, stronger. So from a Miami boy to everybody in New York and Times Square and to the whole world, I believe that we will win. Drop that. Once again, New York City, it's a true honor to be here such a historical year. Now let's get 'em. I said, I believe that. I believe that we will win. 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 It's not how you fall, it's how you get back up. And what don't kill you make it stronger, boy. Get that up, take a swing at us. You better hit hard, cause when we swing back, it's like, oh Lord, it's time to buckle up and fight hard. Gotta buckle up and fight hard. Que Dios bendiga a todas tus familias, mis amigos de Palta Mandito. Vamos a darle duro este video. Say with me. I believe, say with me. I believe that, say with me. I believe that we will win. Let's go. I believe that we will win. 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 We can lose the battle, but we gon' win the war. I'm from the bottom, I'm that uncut, real raw. When things get tough, that's when we show up. That's when we show out. That's when we show y'all. It's time to buckle up and fight hard. It's time to buckle up and fight hard. Que Dios bendiga a todas tus familias, mis amigos de Palta Mandito. Vamos a darle duro este video. Say with me. I believe, say with me. I believe that, say with me. I believe that we will win. 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 Now I want Times Square, New York City, 2020, going into 2021. I want everybody out here, the first responders, the ones that put their life on the line for us. I want y'all to give me everything you got. Now, whether it's 1 million or 2,000, we gonna perform for the whole world here tonight from the Mecca of the world. And once again, I want to say thank you guys. It's a true honor to be here tonight. With that said, drop that. Let's ride. I see you, Ryan Seacrest. Me not working hard. Yeah, right, picture that with a Kodak. Or better yet, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak. Took my life from negative to positive, I just want y'all to know that. And tonight, let's enjoy life. Hit boom, Times Square! That's right.
I want all of you tonight.
Give me some air.
Give me everything tonight.
Give me some air.
For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's
my queen and make love to you endless. It's insane the way the name growing, money keep flowing. Hustlers moving silent, so I'm tiptoeing. So keep blowing, I got it locked up like Lindsay Lohan. Put it on my life, baby. I make it feel right, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight. God, excuse me. And I might drink a little more than I should tonight. And I might take you home with me if I could tonight. Cause baby, I'ma make you feel so good tonight. Cause might not get tomorrow. Tonight, I will not love you tonight. Give it to me. Give me everything tonight. Give it to me. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. To all the first responders represented here tonight, put their hands in the air, put them up high. Grab somebody sexy. Let's rap. Give me everything tonight. Let's go. Give me everything tonight. Yes, sir. Give me everything tonight. Let's rap. Give me everything. Reach for the stars, and if you don't grab them, at least you fall on top of the world. Think about it. Cause if you slip, I'm gonna fall on top of your girl. What I'm involved with is deeper than the mansions, baby, baby, and it ain't no secret. My family's from Cuba, but I'm an American. Out of getting money like secrets. Put it on my life, baby. I'll make it feel right, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight. God, excuse me. And I might drink a little more than I should tonight. And I might take you home with me if I could tonight. Cause baby, I'ma make you feel so good tonight. Cause we might not get tomorrow. We always say thank you to Neo for showing love. Once again, it's a true honor. From Miami to New York, to the whole world, we gon' face everything and rise. Everybody put your hands to the sky. Let's go. Grab somebody sexy down. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Those that just joined us, I'm doing a live stream on the United States countdown for everybody to watch for free live streaming. And there will be a Call of Duty live streaming later on after the whole thing. So join me and watch you and have fun. And I'm time to time turn off my camera because I need to do something on the bed as well. I'll be doing the live chat instead rather than doing the camera facing. And I do love you guys to join us and have fun. So cheers.
What's your name?
My name's Ashley.
And who's this gentleman next to you?
This is my boyfriend John.
I'm gonna like mute myself right now so you guys can enjoy the show.
You're a teacher. You're a teacher. You are a huge hero. Especially in 2020. How has this year been challenging for you?
Well, on March 13th, at the drop of a dime, teachers across the country had to completely change how we teach.
and it's been interesting, it's been amazing. And to all the teachers out there, I know you're hard work, and to all the students, I know it's hard, but keep pushing. You're doing great. Give yourself enough credit. You're doing amazing.
And this is something that school could have never prepared you for, right?
Never. Everything I learned in college, out the window. It is completely different now. I had to learn how to engage these kids online through a computer screen while they're home comfy in their beds, and it's a lot more challenging, but it's also a lot more rewarding.
Now, what are you looking forward to in 2021?
I'm looking forward to, again, keep doing what I love and just teaching, and another year with my boyfriend.
Yeah! So you got somebody to kiss at midnight.
Yes, I do.
And you both got your masks on, but you've been tested for COVID and you're clear.
Yes, and we also do our mask kisses.
Oh, nice. Oh, I want to see one of those. Can I see a mask kiss? Oh, yeah. That's primetime TV, baby. On the count of 3, a great big Happy New Year. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy New Year! Go, teacher!
My name is Christina Libby. I've been using flowers a lot to create art at different moments in the communities. This project called the Floral Heart Project, where I have created living floral memorials throughout New York City. What these pieces are is their way to offer sympathy for those that we've lost to COVID, but also love and hope. Flowers have been really studied and seen as a way to create positive emotions. So when we give out flowers, they help to sort of offset the anger and the negativity that people feel in moments of heightened crisis. And so they can play this nice role for people as their sort of emotions are really on high. And so they're an interesting artistic medium to be able to use. For me was realizing how horrible that moment of loss is. Anything that we can do to help knit community together, to create positive emotions, to generate love and support is incredibly meaningful. And it's been a total joy to be able to help the community like that during this year.
Times Square, New Year's Eve, the energy feels good. And what's great about Times Square and all of our heroes, they all are here for different reasons. Now I'm with Christina Libby with the Floral Heart Project. Now you might have walked around different parts of New York and seen beautiful artworks on the ground in different areas. Where did those flowers come from? Where did that art come from? This brain right here. Tell me, what was the inspiration to start this?
Well, before I forgot, my New Year resolution. Hold on a sec. My New Year resolution is to provide people with stable connection to worldwide, so you guys can view and enjoy the live stream, watching shows at TVs together, and hope for a better future for everybody, and stop the coronavirus by spreading a lot by doing live streaming, keep you guys at home, and understandable that why we are doing this as a streamer 24/7. We are doing our best to provide the connection for you guys to enjoy the show. So I hope you guys enjoy a little bit, and if you want, you can dance along with them. I'm just dancing off screen, yo, and you can have fun. So cheers, guys, and I'm gonna mute myself again and enjoy the full live stream, and I will be back once the countdown timer is at 10 seconds or 30 seconds in between. I will be there, and then I will be doing a countdown with you guys. So see you guys at that time, and enjoy. Bye.
Oh my gosh, we met on Bumble.
Shout out to Bumble. People together during the rough times. It doesn't stop over here. So describe to everyone what it's like to be in Times Square right now.
Oh, it's totally surreal. So once I partnered with 1-800-Flowers, the first place we did a really big floral heart was here in September. Okay. And there was almost no one in Times Square even still. And that was what really pushed the project over the top. And so it feels so like that it's come full circle to be back here tonight, to feel the energy, to be part of just saying like goodbye to 2020 and to be really hopeful for what's ahead. It feels incredible. And all of these cool performers and there's Anderson Cooper right there. Like that's so cool.
This is your life. This is your life.
I know, it feels so surreal.
Now, is there anyone you want to say Happy New Year's to?
Yeah, to my mom and dad and my whole family and to Tim's whole family and all of our friends everywhere.
Anyone who wants Happy New Year's to?
Oh yeah, my mom and dad and brother and his wife who's a nurse and his son Brody.
Awesome. All three, so Happy New Year. 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. And I learned how to get along, so now I'm back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Only the Lord could give me strength not to fall apart. Though I try hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry. But now I hold my head up high, 'cause he made me somebody new. And I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you. And so you felt like dropping in and just expect me to be free. Now I'm saving all my love for someone who's loving me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to crush me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? No, 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 no. I will survive. And as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got so much love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive.
be my going on 19th New Year's. Every year is different. It's like every year it gets bigger and better.
My name is Baldwin Davis. I'm a public safety sergeant for Times Square Public Safety Division. I help people do my work. I try to put a sense of safety and security when it comes to Times Square. My twin brother died from COVID-19, and he was also a public safety officer who served the same amount of years I served. He was one of the best Times Square officers we had that loved working with the public. I try to keep his legacy alive, you know? My biggest wish for 2021 is the earth to heal. 2021, appreciate family more, let the small stuff go, and just learn how to forgive and love.
New Year's is around the corner, and New Year's would not be the same without the public safety officers that take care of this entire square. I mean, Times Square wouldn't have the vibrance it has, wouldn't be as fun and filled without the people like my man right here. Tell us your name and what you do here.
My name is Baldwin Davis. I work for the Public Safety Department. I'm one of the sergeants that's in charge of the district.
Wow, so what exactly is the public? What do you do here in Times Square? Let's break it down to the people.
We're the eyes and the ears with that. We work with the NYPD. We work close with them. We do a lot of quality of life issues and things that goes on with Times Square.
Wow, okay, now, is this your first time in New Year's Eve for Times Square?
No, this will be my 19th one.
19th, hold up. Have you all been here 19 times?
No.
So who do you have here? Who's here with you? Who's here?
I got the wife and the 2 kids.
This is the family?
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome. So let me talk to the family. So to the family, what did you do last year for New Year's? What did you do? Yeah, and what did you do last year for New Year's?
We actually came here for New Year's.
You were here?
Yeah.
Wow, so
much more people.
It's different, right? But explain to people at home what it's like here right now during New Year's.
It's like a cool vibe, but it's not like a lot of people. It's like we have our own pin, so I think that's great.
Awesome. Well, what's great about the spot that you guys have here is because all the hard work and the years. We thank you for all the work you have done. And let me talk to the wife as well. How did it feel knowing he was coming out all doing this year, making this Times Square safe for everyone else?
Yeah, I feel good about it, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
All right, because you knew he was going to come home and make it right. And it's all here. All right, so let's talk about resolutions. What do we want for 2021?
What?
We need to start with you.
Well, I just want to move on and hope for better things.
Okay. What about you? What you want?
I want the virus to be gone.
Deal.
And I want the kids to go back being kids.
Okay.
And people to go back to being socializing, get rid of the bags. I'm ready to give my brother a high five when I want to, without worrying about the COVID.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. What do you want for next year? What do you want?
The virus to be gone, like you said.
I agree, the virus to be gone. And Mom, what do you want for next year?
Pretty much the same thing, my husband. Everything to get back to normal, you know, kids back in school and everything, you know.
Okay, so now we're going to make all that happen, and we're going to say Happy New Year to that camera on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year!
One of the most exciting thing about New Year's Eve is walking through Times Square and watching people dance. And just because we don't have as many people this year doesn't mean we can't have dancers. We've actually hired some dancers. What's your name, sir? Where are you from? That's awesome. Now, where were you last New Year's Eve? Absolutely incredible. Now, is there anywhere else in the world you'd rather be on New Year's Eve than Times Square? I couldn't agree more. Any special dance moves you'd like to share with me? Ooh, I like that. Let me try that. Something like this. Ooh, I think that's going to catch on in 2021. We're going to do a little bit of this in 2021. Happy New Year, everybody. We're dancing, baby.
Square! And of course, to everyone watching at home, greetings from the Planet Fitness stage right here in the heart of New York City. We are so excited to still be here tonight, celebrating a long-standing tradition that may look a little different this year, but giving you that 2021 energy we so desperately need right now. So, I hope everyone at home is ready to break free from 2020. We have a very special performance this evening from New York's very own, representing the heart of this wonderful, resilient city. These artists were recipients of the coveted Golden Buzzer from Simon Cowell on America's Got Talent, and we could not be more excited to welcome this incredibly talented crew who is here to help you break up with that couch you've been sitting on all year and get moving into 2021. Here to help us all get down with our judgment-free selves, please help me welcome to the Planet Fitness stage, the Waffle Crew.
Keep the wheels on the track. It's 2021, time to get off the couch. It's time to go and work it out. It's 2021, time to get off the couch. It's time to go and work it out. 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 Get up from the couch.
Times Square, let's hear it for the Waffle Crew! Thank you guys for helping us to get moving into 2021 and a happy and healthy new year to everyone watching at home.
Hi everybody, I'm Kyan Durashow, the founder of Glitz Inc. That's gays and lesbians living in a transgender society. And this work started with asylum work and has now grown into something so much bigger, helping community not only nationally but globally. Well, after the Trans Liberation March in June, we raised over $1 million and funders helped us raise way over that. That money I returned to community by purchasing a 12-unit building for a leadership academy in Queens, New York, where I live. This work means the world to me. Building and creating leaders in New York City and around the world is what we all should be doing, especially Black trans women and the LGBTQIA community.
If I had a wish, that would be one, that every Black trans woman has the right and dignity to stand proud, to live good, to be comfortable wherever they are at in life. We have been saying their names for years now. It's time we stop. It's time we started raising names so we save lives.
All right, every New Year's I pride myself on being the best dressed person in the square. Then I look over here and I find Cayenne and this crew right here. Just take a look at this. Look at this. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
All right, now you guys are in an amazing location here. Cayenne, tell us how you got to be in here right here tonight.
Well, Times Square is honoring me for my work. I'm the founder of Glitz Inc. That's gays and lesbians living in a transgender society. And I basically built housing. I bought housing to put trans and LGBT community in it and get them what they want. College, sustainability, and a life that you can live and thrive from. And this is my staff and my wonderful friend who's an engineer who came to celebrate this with me.
Wow, and you were doing this all over this year. What was the inspiration?
In a pandemic.
No, hold on, I want to go back. What was the inspiration when you said, I got to do this right now?
People were dying. People were dying. I started bailing people out of jail in the middle of all of that.
Wow.
Putting people from jail into Airbnbs and getting them into school. Getting them to shelter in place, but giving them everything, therapy, food, everything they need holistically, everything they'll need mentally. That's the way we're supposed to do something. New York City has failed people many a times. Now you got a Black trans woman not failing New York City.
Whoa, put a stamp on that? And do you see the mask? I'm talking about with the mask alone, but let me talk to the crowd here. So tell us all your names and tell me, how do you know Cayenne?
Hi, I'm Cayenne's assistant, and I know Cayenne from doing work in New York City, and I'm so glad to know her as a friend and to have her as my boss and to help her fulfill her dream and to help people have a better time in a world that's really hard right now and only getting harder.
And how was it watching Cayenne during a pandemic making all this come together?
Completely inspiring, and that's why I'm glad to be a part of everything that's happening.
All right, and that's why you guys are our heroes. And I'll speak to you. What's your name, and how do you know Cayenne?
My name is Marisa, and Cayenne and I have known each other for years and years, collaborating on different projects. And I got involved in Glitz because Cayenne and I were on the beach one day, and she literally said to me, I know you're really busy, would you want to work with us in some capacity? And I'm a working actor as well, so I'm usually running around auditioning all the time. And I was like, wait, let me just get this straight in my head. You're asking me to work with you and all this amazing work you're doing. I need to step back, step in, and do everything that I can to be working with your project. So I do operations for the project right now. I'm so grateful to be able to work on something so important at such an important time, led by somebody who has done so much work for decades and decades for our community. So yeah, I'm just very excited to be a part of it.
Absolutely,
right now.
and Cayenne working with Glitz. How did you find out about Cayenne and Glitz and all this?
Well, my name is Miguel Ortiz, and she's actually the neighbor.
Really?
Yes. And I got to know her after a good friend. He's like a brother to me, and I passed away this past September.
Okay.
And I seen the thing that she did for him, and that actually brought me to her more. Show her how she loves, how she cares. Then I understood the society she's in. And I was drawn more to it because she shows love, compassion for people that wasn't even shown it, especially during the pandemic. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in her community that loves her and are very grateful for what she's done.
All right. Now, Cayenne, you hear what they're saying about this? Great. I'm feeling your energy, your vibe. But Cayenne, who's the best dressed in this pod right here? Who's number one, Cayenne?
You're not going to do that to me.
You see, I tried. All right, well, we're going into 2021. Give some words of encouragement, because I really feel your vibe, Cayenne. Let them know what you want for the world.
2021, I want you to invest in Black equity. I want you to lift people up, help people shine, let Black trans women live. I want you to love yourself and love your neighbor and do better. If you do better for yourself, you'll be doing better for humanity.
I agree. You know what I want? This coat. That's what I want for 2021. We're going to talk after, but on 3. Let's look at that camera and say Happy New Year's, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year!
You never know who you're gonna find in Times Square and what interesting stories you're gonna have. I just wanna know, how does it feel to be in Times Square, New York City for New Year's Eve?
Oh my, we're having so much fun. It's absolutely incredible. I've always wanted to be here, and there's nowhere else in the world I'd rather be. There's such a party.
As you can see, this really is the party here. Now, what do you want resolutions for the world in 2021?
Well, obviously, I want world peace, and I want everyone to be happy and safe. But I think most importantly for me personally, I want to work out more because I need to lose some weight. But look at my arms.
You look great. On 3, let's say Happy New Year's, okay, to that camera. 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year! Woo! Times Square, baby!
You never know who you're gonna find in Times Square. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Mom!
And I serve as the Director of Patient Care Services, otherwise known as the Director of Nursing for Critical Care at Long Island Jewish Medical Center, Northwell Health. During 2020, I directed a team of over 300 staff members, and I've been working alongside them, taking care of COVID patients, managing the operations of the critical care division, supporting them in whatever way I can. And I also volunteered to take the first COVID-19 vaccine in New York State and later learned in the USA, in the country. I was honored. I felt lucky to have been given that opportunity to get the vaccine. I felt hopeful, a huge sigh of relief, like a burden was lifted off my shoulders. And just that, finally help is on the way. Seeing the patients that we see here, they're part of our population, part of society. So it's been really heartbreaking to see what has happened to people. But this year, this new year, I hope that with the vaccine on board, that it just signifies a brighter new year, like a fresh new start. When the lights come on, the ball drop and the lights come on, I know we're not just gonna suddenly, the pandemic is gonna go away, but I hope that the light gets even brighter in the tunnel that we're in right now.
You know what? If you're looking for a hero in Times Square, look no further than our healthcare workers. What is your name, honey?
My name is Sandra Lindsay, and I'm Director of Nursing for Critical Care at Long Island Jewish Medical Center, Northwell Health.
And what is your name and where you work?
My name is Deborah, and I work at NYP Cornell campus. A nurse.
And your name?
Green. I work at Lennoxville Hospital.
Now, obviously this has been a very difficult year, especially for our healthcare workers. What are you looking forward to in 2021?
Looking forward to a healthier population. Happy that the vaccine is here, that we have more than one that's been developed in record time. And we hope that when people's turn come around, that they will take it, stay informed, stay healthy, follow the CDC guidelines.
Now, last New Year's Eve, last year, flashback, what were you doing on New Year's Eve?
Actually, I had dinner at home with my friends and family. We had a group over and cooked dinner and just sat around, and we watched the Times Square event on TV and rang in the new year that way. So it was really nice.
How does it compare to being here live in Times Square and looking around?
Well, I mean, it's great to be here and feel the atmosphere around us. It's fantastic.
Well, it's a party just for you.
We appreciate it.
Tell me a little bit about any New Year's resolutions that you want to share for 2021.
I just want to stay healthy.
Well, we hope that for all of you and everyone watching back home. On the count of 3, how about we give a great big Happy New Year? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy New Year!
Every time you look at me that way, a mí me gusta all the dirty things you need every day. A mí me gusta en cada detalle que te hago y que me haces bien. That's what I like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just what I like, yeah. A mí me gusta las mujeres when they shake that, yeah, yeah, yeah. A mí me gusta when they want it, go and get it, yeah, yeah, yeah. A mí me gusta, a mí me gusta, a mí me gusta. I don't know what you used to, but I know that you have never tried something like this. I don't know what you used to, but it doesn't matter, cause I know you got like this. Eso que tienes ahí, lay it down on my body. Lo que tú quieras de mí, do whatever you got me.
Ela toda animadinha, olha lá, brincando mesmo. Vai malandra, eita louca, tô brincando com o bumbum. Vai malandra, eita louca, tô brincando com o bumbum.
Tá pedindo, se prepara, vou dançar, presta atenção. Se aguenta. Se te olhar, descer, quicar até o chão.
Fala brincando, ó. Desce rebola gostoso, empina me olhando, eu te pego de jeito. Se eu começar embrasando contigo, é taca, 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 taca.
Desce rebola gostoso, empina te olhando, eu te pego de jeito. Se eu começar embrasando contigo, é bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola.
Bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola.
Bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola, rebola, rebola, bola.
As our special guest tonight, Times Square New Year's Eve is recognizing the heroes of 2020. Those that have showed the courage and creativity to help us through this year. First responders, frontline and essential workers, and their families who sacrificed so much in 2020 to provide care and support for their communities. Their stories from the past year inspired all of us to reflect the best of the human spirit. These New York stories of sacrifice and public service represent families in every community, in every state, across our country and around the world. And up next, just before midnight, we have our final performance of the evening, when Andra Day, accompanied by pianist Charles Jones, will bring the world together with her rendition of John Lennon's Imagine.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill, nothing to die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. And I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possession. I wonder if you can. No need for greed, no need for hunger. Just the brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing not the only one. And I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
Happy New Year. Please bless Walkman.
Fifteen, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year all! Woo! Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream, and do join us in Call of Duty Mobile later on in the afternoon. I'll be doing it for global version. And have a nice day, guys, and I'll be right back again.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. In a city that never sleeps downtown blues. Oh, melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York.
Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, far purple mountain majesties. The fruited plain. But now wait a minute. I'm talking about America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee. He crowned thy good. Yes, he did. Heavy brotherhood from sea to shining sea. You know, I wish I had somebody to help me sing this. America, I love you, America. You see, my God, he done shed his grace on thee. You ought to love him for it, 'cause he crowned that good. He told me he would. Every brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, Lord, I thank you, Lord.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do.
Well, thank you very much, United States, for showing us how to celebrate over there in Times Square, and we are having fun. And we are very pleased to know that next coming 2 years, Jason Derulo and other celebrities might be stepping back to Singapore as well. And hope you guys can get a ticket make it over there and support them while they are here. And you guys should be able to keep an update on their page as well. They have Facebook page anywhere. So enjoy from there on. Have fun. I will be celebrating over here like isolation dancing. So hope you guys have a nice day. Don't mind me.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to. Oh why can't well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue, and I see clouds of white, and the brightness of day. I like the dark, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing.
Times Square 2021 was presented by Planet Fitness. We'd also like to thank our partners, Barefoot Bubbly, Kia, and Waterford Crystal. On behalf of the Times Square Alliance and Countdown Entertainment, we would like to thank the Mayor's Office, the New York City Police, Fire, Sanitation, and Transportation Departments. And most of all, we want to thank our heroes for celebrating with us here tonight. Have a safe trip home. I'm Jonathan Bennett, and thanks for joining us. Cheers to 2021, and good night, Times Square. We will see you next year.
Have you guys have noticed this message? The Times Square New Year's Eve balls is the property of the owner of our Times Square. The building where the ball is towered on December 31st on each year. The image of the ball is eroded by the owner of one Times Square. So this is technically what they are saying, and I just hope you guys enjoy about that. It's just fun to have a New Year little party here, and live streaming for you guys to watch is not mandatory, but I want to think as a welcome gift to you guys and have fun for the New Year's and hope for a better future for our generations and the generations that born this year. And the pandemic was so bad, it hits and kills people, and I honestly feel sad about this. And I just got a message from one of my ex-girlfriend. She says that the grandmother died, and my condolence to her and her loss because of the grandma. She's a very kind woman, and I'm pretty sure she did her best to struggle through the entire year to like have fun with you and enjoyable fun time. But let's not rest and say goodnight to her. It's just that she's in a better place, and I really hope things can get better for her and her family, as her loss is very tight. And I know this happened just hours ago. She messaged me on Skype saying this, the grandma died and she was sick a day ago, and I wasn't able to respond to that. So right now I'm making this video so you guys can know what really happened, and this really strikes me to say I tried my best to keep you guys at home is because of the pandemic, and I really hope you guys understand this is not something fun as a pattern of YouTuber streamers, and we are doing this just to keep you guys safe. It's because we want you to be safe, and we want you to be at home when we can. And I'm as a student as well. I also want people to understand this pandemic is not over. But do not hesitate to come in and party. Have fun with us as a streamer. And as a streamer, we love to hear from you. As soon as that live chat is on, go ahead, say hi, say whatever you want, and I will be reading your text. If inappropriate text is coming in, I will have to delete it as a moderator as well. Some moderators that I hired, they are doing their best to watch my stream, but time period is different over there, so people will be sleeping or maybe something else. But I really hope for the better future that the next time things may be uprising. And I do really want people to feel upset. It's just that things happen, it just happens, and the person goes. Is just sad, and it's just very unpleasant. This thing happened over the time frame, and it's just very dedicated for her and her family loss. But of course, what to do? It's a streamer days, and I'm gonna meet you guys at Call of Duty Mobile later on at Global Server. Have fun and enjoy the live stream. If you guys haven't watched it, you can re-watch and enjoy a little bit more. Okay, so see you guys, and hope you guys understand that we as streamer are struggling to help you guys as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the thing that shown on the screen is just the owner. So the footage belongs to them, and I'm just helping them to promote and helping them to get understanding, because the stream is technically come from them, and B, the Times Square Alliance themselves is very difficult to get a hold on worldwide scenarios, and I'm just trying my best to get you guys to watch them. And I think it's a good idea that Opera GX let me do this kind of stream, and it's ridiculously expensive to do so. But I do hope you guys catch a glimpse, have fun, and enjoy the audio. So see you guys on the next live stream. My next live stream should be in about 4 hour time. 4 hour time, I'm doing COD Mobile, and at the very late night, maybe I might be doing COD Mobile as well for Garena server.